Cześć, witam was bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z Jade. No i ostatnio zebraliśmy już, jak widzicie, ładną ekipę. No i chyba można ruszać już do Cesarskiego miasta. Chyba że mamy jeszcze jakieś zadania tutaj, nie. Wszystko jest dobrze. Gadamy z Kangiem.
That's it. You have everything you need. Just let me know when you want to go and we'll set the marvelous dragonfly to
Właśnie. Czekajcie. Stoperek. Zapomniałbym. To jest niedopuszczalne. Mamy do czego napoczynaliśmy do Cesarskiego miasta.
Good. My beautiful dragonfly will finally get a real test. Let's hope those modifications hold up.
A, co to? Pierwszy z Jade. I na tym się dzisiaj kończy, także ja i tak się cieszę, że miałem dzisiaj taką fazę. Kurde, ale zramiłem. Zostawiałem miny, kurde. Dobra, to mi się przyda. Spierdzielać. Nawet mi życie. Ten wypały. Chcę życie. Nikt nie ma życia. No, ale fajnie ginął.
We can't take much more of this.
Dało się, fokie. To ja się wody napiję. No, to cesarskie miasto.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that? Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south.
Czyli mnie
Here, what
szukają.
about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
No nie sądzę.
I don't know. He
Znaczy
is
tak, wiem, że
tattooed in a
jesteście tym,
similar
którego
way.
szukacie.
The clothes could be the
Że
same.
jestem tym, którego
It's not
szukacie,
enough to be
mniejsza.
sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
Is there a problem here, Captain? Well, is there?
To jest jedwabna lisica, chyba sobie żartujecie.
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess,
Czy jest coś, o
but
czym
I
nie
was
wiem?
ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tian's Landing. I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City.
Postaram się. Jak ma się do ciebie
I
zwracać?
understand. Our last meeting was under interesting circumstances. You may address me as Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence. Somehow I did not expect you to kowtow so quickly. Or maybe I just hoped you wouldn't. I get so
Będę
tired
grzeczny.
of fawning servants. That is why I often travel without official escort and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise. That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street.
Okej.
I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire. Very well. We will continue speaking later. I'm sure we both have questions that need answering.
Okej.
Don't be too long. My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sun Lian requests that you accept this gift. She looks forward to your next meeting.
Okej. Liścik od księżniczki Lian, cesarska przysługa. Rozdział trzeci, w którym odsłania się cesarskie miasto i złamna lisica ujawnia swoją pozycję zabójców, to są infiltrowani. Cudowna ważka zbiera cię z lądowiska Tiana w kierunku cesarskiego miasta. Klęska Gao większego i zabójcy Lima będzie miała dalekosiężne konsekwencje, a przeciwnicy nie pozostawią twych działań, by pozbawiać się, gromadzą się straszne siły. Gdy tylko się zbliżysz, odcisną na tobie swoje piętno. No, to zaczynamy trzeci rozdział. Ale najpierw to jak bym chciał zrobić tak. Cesarska przysługa. Co to tu daje? Coś daje. Ja bym zrobił tak i tak. A. Zobaczcie, je mamy ci od razu. Dobra, połaźmy sobie w takim bądź razie. No i tak to tu wygląda. Z grubsza. Właśnie gdzie mamy się spotkać z nią. W ogrodzie uczonych w Cesarskim mieście. Spotkamy się z nią. Ale nie teraz jeszcze, bynajmniej chyba. Chyba na cesarską arenę. Nie, dobra, tu nie. Bez przesady. Waza. Są srebrniaki, okej. Tu jest trochę zadań pobocznych, tych co ja będę robił. Ale tak chcę tutaj to spenetrować, gdzie co było, nie pamiętam zbytnio. Kowalski warsztat, to mnie interesuje na razie. Okej, tu nic nie ma.
My mom says the Emperor is a great man for stopping the drought.
O, fajne psy. Złotego traktu. To pewnie możemy wejść. Tutaj są obrót uczonych jest... Gdzie był ten obrót uczonych? Pokażcie mi tą mapę. Z szkoły. To jest do areny. Tak, dobra. To... Ona jest... To czy ten obrót uczonych jest w złotym trakcie, co ja pamiętam.
The only problem in the Imperial City is...
The Scourge of the South has destroyed whole villages in the south. Many innocents have suffered at the hands of the Scourge.
These bounties won't collect
Zadanie,
themselves.
czyżby?
Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sen at your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
Skąd
I
ten
was told that
pomysł?
there were some new warriors in town looking for work, though none of them matched your description. Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories. Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads. I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
No może.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
It's a shame, but the army gave up trying to arrest me years ago. Too many casualties. Guess I should have sent home more missing limbs than missing heads.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you. A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukong. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis. Creative Yukong has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukong bilked. She's in the Imperial arena. Want time to mull them over?
Dobra. Czy jest zadanie dodatkowe, którym się zajmiemy później? Chyba. Tak, zajmiemy się na pewno.
Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantingly destroying our very own heritage.
Dobra. To na razie do tego złotego traktu. Sobie pozwiedzamy w tym odcinku. W sumie na razie, bo w sumie tak nic nie porobimy. Chyba zbytnio. Tu jest droga do nekropolii. Tam pójdziemy, ale później.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer.
O co tym kolesiowi
Nobody's
chodzi?
paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth. Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality. Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults, someone who would command respect. Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are... An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
Obcokrajowiec, mówisz, miasto.
The Outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the Emperor himself. So far, if he... That's what's...
Dobra. Ten obcokrajowiec jest w ogrodzie uczonych, tam gdzie się udajemy, czyli mam kolejnego questa, dobra, mniejsza z tym. Schronisko. Nie można otworzyć.
This place reminds me of expensive wine. Lots of flavor, but no kick.
Poboczne. Dobra. Chodźmy do tego ogrodu uczonych. Jest niedawna lisica.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person. Of course, I could tell that just by looking at you. You have a very strong presence. As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions. There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your master Li to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer. He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, but I still don't believe he is Sun Li, the glorious strategist. Sun Li died 20 years ago. Everyone was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire. Now, it seems they may have been traitors. I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed. Death's Hand has almost total control over my father. We must find conclusive evidence of his crimes and reveal his corruption. And I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems. Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins and find evidence of this treachery. We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are recruiting. Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face lived to report back? I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tian's Landing.
No, w sumie też racja.
They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye. I would wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? I think they deserve it.
Jak można tego dokonać?
There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents. If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your interest. The Executioner will take a real interest when you finish the silver round. Or, if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion. Death's Hand rules over the Lotus Assassins, so I take special interest in their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name.
No.
Yes, I will have my people spread rumors of your interest. Once you pass the silver round, the Executioner will take an interest. I'm sure he will find you as impressive as I do. Or, if you prefer, court the Inquisitor. Ask Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden about him. I hear Dongao is closer to the assassins than he should be. I will wait at your flyer. Or I could travel with you. Before you get too lost, perhaps we should, discuss how closely we will be working together?
O czym ty myślisz, kobieta? No.
A wise preference. No offense intended to your amusing companions.
Okej, czyli mamy kolejną towarzyszkę. Tak właściwie. Czyli mamy się dostać do fortecy. Świątyni. To nie jest świątynia, to jest forteca. Fortecy zabójców lotosu.
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess to save you this time.
Do you think we'd forget? You can't humiliate us and just walk away.
Don't look at me. I can't do anything right now. Not like this.
Spoko.
We'll teach you to insult a guard of the Imperial City.
Spoko.
Longsword.
Koniec. Okej. Chodźmy tu pozwiedzać.
Welcome, friend. The lecture won't be starting, and I... What? Huh, that's quite a question. I'm not sure who told you, but I'd appreciate it if you would keep your voice down when asking those kinds of questions.
Spokojnie, kolego.
Nobody here suspects me to be anything but an overzealous scholar, and I'd like to keep it that way. So you want to know about the recruiter? You have a flying machine, do you not? Yes, I know about that. Go back to the landing area and someone will meet you there. He already knows, I'm sure. Now go, and I will not speak to you about this any further.
Okay.
Your course is set. The Inquisitor will be waiting at your camp. Appease him, and you'll be on the road to appeasing me.
Okay. Dawaj skupienie. Ja tego czytałem, się nie chce. Okej, mamy full życia. Strażnicy. Tu miała być ta żona tego. Tam jest ten obcokrajowiec, tam za chwilę też pójdziemy. Ale to za chwilę. Exp. Dobra, mniejsza. Serio?
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Wypierdalaj.
Please? And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit. I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow.
No, zobaczymy.
Oh, what's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you.
No, zaraz zobaczymy.
Ah, you look quick with your fists, but I'll wager your head falls behind. Too much time slapping each other, and not enough time strapped to a desk in a decent classroom. The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country. Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this? Can you now? Shall we put that to a test? I welcome the chance that you might impress me with a glimmer of intelligent insight. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are, lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments. I've gone to great pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. Can you convince me otherwise? I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges determines that you have adequately done so, I will declare you the winner.
Okay.
Whoever you wish. These five, standing here. I'm sure there will be a balance of opinion. The test must be fair.
Okay.
Go on, talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready. Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well. Like the rest, you're all just too damn skinny.
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge. I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all.
Spoko, spoko.
I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered. To do otherwise would only help the Outlander win in the long run. If he wants a true debate, we will allow it to progress fairly. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire. I am ill-equipped to see my own faults, but I, like my fellow scholars, am adept at exploiting the weaknesses of others.
To się może przydać.
Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily swayed with simple facts. Cite such details and they are certain to change their opinion. The best course is to appeal to the individual preferences of the... It is not... If...
Dobra.
I wish you luck. I look for...
Dobra.
Well, ready to set the ponies in motion, are we? Let's declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you?
No, dawaj.
Good. Don't want to set you off your game, but I thought we should ensure that the process was more entertaining than a simple checklist of virtue. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer.
Okay.
The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner.
Dobra.
By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we proceed?
Okay.
I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior.
Okay.
Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal? a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters. How can you truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel. You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you. Ah, all agree with me? Your downfall is assured. On to the next topic. Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here. Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I challenge your foolish beliefs and the irrational behaviors they produce. Dragons, spirits, and even talk of unresting dead. Just look at the collective foolishness that you call a floating palace. The constant superstitious yammering of your peasants even has me seeing it. And how the bloody hell would you get a moat up there? Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I say that you don't seem to understand the relationship between the ruling class and the peasantry. Your commoners are far a proper spy. Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. This will be the final topic. If you don't have a majority at the end of this round, you will have to admit that I have outdone you.
Dobra.
A simple criticism. Your ridiculous clothes. Not a decently puffed pair of trousers to be seen. I ask you, what have you done on the pantaloon front? And why do you remain so clean when any sane man knows the only way to keep devils of the dark at bay is to be brash and to carry the air of... Bathing is bad for the humors as well. Do you people know nothing of maintaining your bile? That is all there is to it. You have failed to convince a majority of your own fellows that I am wrong.
He confuses me in much the same way.
Clearly, you all have much to learn, and I am the man to teach you. Not that I want to, of course, but it is a matter of duty. What? Oh, this is simply a waste of my time. What could you possibly gain by my taking a switch to your hindquarters? Haven't you been schooled enough? I understand you would be upset, but this won't help matters. You're set on this, are you? All right, I'll have it, you. But it's beyond me why you'd march. The entry hall...
Dobra, dobra. Jestem gotów.
these wounds.
Your concept of honor is outdated too. Finish a dog when he's down.
Fajnie.
Percival, the towel.
O Jezu, dobra, mniejsza z tym. W tym odcinku to było na tyle. Ogólnie sobie tak połaziliśmy. To questa nie lubię. Zresztą z nim się wygrać nie da, praktycznie. Znaczy da się, ale jest ciężko. Dobra, mniejsza. Dziękuję wam za oglądanie i do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku, także na razie.